Bang, there it is. Alright, what is up, chat? Welcome to the stream. Today is day 89 of live day trading NASDAQ futures. Today, obviously, another trade recap. We are not trading live. Unfortunately, I took a trade during the Asia session on the 5 combines. Second L on the account. The trade setup was pretty much the same as yesterday. Oh, by the way, this is this second time of doing PJ trades, 1 trade a day challenge. Day 2. This is day 2 of PJ trades 1 day. This is day 2 of PJ trades 1 trade a day challenge. Run it back. Let's have a look at today's trade. So, if we have a look, so this is what we had. Ignore the chart executions now. So if we have a look here on the 30-minute, so price has come down. Okay, price has come down. Rejected off this 4-hour demand point of interest. Okay, came back, retested it, and it failed to take a failed to put in a new low, meaning that we are bullish. Okay, however, as price ran up during this session here, as price started to run up, it failed to take this high here, this 30-minute high. Failed to take this high during the Asia session, and it started reversing. So as price started reversing down, to me, it seemed that price was going to start heading towards this weak low here. Okay, because this leg here failed to put a new high. Therefore, I was looking for short continuations into this low. Now, what actually happened was, if we go into the lower time frame, so this is yesterday's sort of price action. It created an internal protected low here. I didn't pay attention to this. It's my fault. In today's session, as price opened up, let's have a look. Price opened up 8 a.m. here. And so we came down to this sort of internal protected low. We had a break of structure. So I marked up this break of structure. And as you see, by the way, guys, price is constantly, it's in a bear trend right now, right? And it recently breaks this internal protected low. So I marked this up as a break of structure. It comes down, okay. And as it comes back up, there's a small pullback. I didn't take a short from there. I wanted to wait for the price to come back into this internal protected high, or this protected high here. So price came back down, tested this internal protected low, respected it, and then price came back up, and I had a risk entry short, meaning just like a limit order. Had that short ready to go, and I lined that up, and then I went off and did something else. And so we've got the inducement, okay, we've got the double bottom here, so it's respected this, it's come back up, came into this, I believe, 3-minute, it came into this 3-minute point of interest here, 3-minute supply zone, okay, and then I set up the risk entry, and I went off to do something else, had some work to do, and it was an immediate loss here. It just went the other way. I didn't have time to, and this is just on me, I didn't have time to sit and closely monitor the trade to ensure there was confirmation. I sort of just let a risk entry trade go there. Generally, like, according to my data, this is a pretty solid play. The reason why is, as you can see, this low here hasn't been, this leg here failed to take this protected high. Okay, so what that means is, if it fails, it moves up, and then there's a sort of internal change of character, which is what I initially thought this was. Then this would be a continuation downwards, and it will take that low. That's generally how my sort of, I guess, plan or outlook on the market is usually. But what I didn't really pay attention to was the higher time frame structure, and this is completely my fault. Obviously, we did see a quick, rejection off of this. Let's not forget, on the 4-hour, there was a rejection. Let's mark everything away. On the 4-hour, it came into this demand point of interest, respected it, moved up, it came back and tested it in this second candle here, this massive wick, respected it again. That was a sign that, okay, price is looking to make its way up, okay? As you can see, it came back, swept, had a move up, came back, respected it. It's probably going to go bullish. So my bias should have been changed to bullish. I should have waited for a stronger long opportunity here, right, on the higher time frame. So on maybe a 15-minute trade, something like that would have been probably more probable, and this would have not been a valid entry if I had looked properly at the higher time frame. Now, as you can see, price came directly to that Asia high, swept it, had the double top there, and then this would have been if I had another opportunity to trade again, this would have been that 3-minute. This is to the T this time. You got the double top plus inducement, double top there, and then you've got that sweep, double top with inducement, or if you want to consider it triple top, whatever, that would have been a perfect entry there for a short into that protected structure. Just like that. That would have been a beautiful trade. Okay, so yeah, it looks like I took a, it's hard to say. It's very hard to say. This is it's a probable trade on the low time frame, taking pro trend continuations. Also another thing to note is that this internal reflected low, what I notice sometimes is because there was a fair value gap here on the bottom, or like this imbalance here, bit of a fair value gap here, or even just this entire body here, all of this imbalance had to be swept. Usually if there's a imbalance like a fair value gap, or inefficiency like an imbalance or fair value gap, I see it if it's positioned below or above a protected structure, price might come and sweep that before reversing. You know what I mean? So if this wasn't here, if this imbalance wasn't here, this short probably would have played out, I would assume, or most likely, that's what my data says. But since it was there and I didn't pay attention to it, it was just a further deep sweep into that imbalance before shooting up. So yeah, that's what it is. Pretty valid trade though. Like this is an ideal pro trade continuation for me if it had won, but yeah, not a problem. That's all right. We live and we learn. Didn't make this win, but yeah, we added to the data collection and we keep going. We could have even taken a long from here. You know what I mean, chat? Like, no. Could have shorted from that. Could have shorted from here. With the double, yeah, literally, like when you think about it, this would have been a really good double top with inducement in the middle, or triple top, or alternatively, the same thing presented itself, bang, bang, on this side, or I could have literally longed from here. You know what I mean? So it's just a rough one. Really is. Could have longed from here to here. Look at these two trades. I don't know. I might be hindering myself doing one trade a day, because sort of my models, I don't know. No, you know what? I'm going to stick with it. One trade a day means that I just really need to make sure I get the right trades. But you know what I mean? Look, there's two opportunities where I could have dubbed. I could have dubbed right here. This one would have been a pretty valid, like this swept London session, came literally swept the high, came back, rejected it, and then it just went the other way. So and then yeah, respected this, boom. Even if I didn't go off here and waited for it to retest, even this one would have been a really good trade right there. So yeah, things to consider. Anyways, price seems to be quite chopped at the moment, but yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna do a lot more data collection over the weekend, and yeah, that's pretty much it, chat. I'm gonna sort of analyze my data, see what I can do to improve, because yeah, I'm missing out some good opportunities, taking horrible trades at the moment. 2 L's on these combines, not the greatest, but it's all right. We keep going. I'll see you in the next one.